Hello everyone and welcome back to the Adventure Games, the Gunpowder plot. Thank you for joining me for the final part. Happy November the 5th. Without no further ado, let's get straight back into it. So now we have to push these sort of like weird looking... Is it a cocoon? Something like that. Push these in to stop the electricity. Because it is quite loud as well. Risk it. Oh no. I'm not gonna make it. Oh well. Try it again. That's the problem with that one. Because it's exposed, unlike here where you could just hide here until the electricity goes. Oh, come on, come on. I thought I was going to make that. I suppose I should just be a bit more patient. There we are. Also, once it's gone down one corridor, you know you're safe down that corridor for a bit. So that's a good way to judge it as well. Am I taking a risk with this one? Possibly. Just wait here in the meantime. So there's only one more to do. I think it should be down here somewhere. Yep, there we go. Cool. And hopefully that's powered down all that electric as well. Because it was fairly loud.
This looks important. All the pipes and tubes seem to join up here, into that thing in the middle.
And it looks like it's still busy repairing itself from the crash. It makes me feel. Wait, I recognise that noise. Get down! My stupid face! Get behind some cover!
It doesn't actually seem interested in me. Perhaps it took issue with your dress sense.
I could have been killed there. It's not funny. Well, if you're not too busy watching this thing try to fry me, perhaps you could do something.
Okay, let me figure something out.
Thing is though, it's shooting at Amy, but it could destroy that routing in the process. No, it's got something to do with that gloop they found.
Why on earth do I want that? Oh, why me?
Yes, but like you said, it's the stuff the Rootons are made from. Well, there's your answer.
It looks organic.
Yeah, and not only that, but some of it looks fresh.
New growth. Like it's been repairing itself. Maybe it's getting ready to take off.
Wonder what this is. It looks sort of familiar.
And it looks like there's another one missing.
Did you hear that?
Maybe not up close, but that sort of console thing does look very high detailed. Must be in the other room.
Calm down. Look, we'll have you free soon. Are you Charlie?
Yeah? Who are you?
I'm Amy, and this is my husband Rory. We've been looking for you.
Why? I ain't done nothing.
Pretty sure the correct English is I haven't done
You be
anything,
careful
but
with that.
Keep still.
How
obviously
can
they
I
haven't been
keep still
educated.
when you're about to cut me open?
Shh.
after all they did run away from the orphanage or parish or something like
You're
that.
Charlie.
What if I am? You're two of them, aren't you? The green monsters.
No, you're safe.
Yeah, of course I am.
Hey!
Cheeky little guy.
Well, he certainly knows how to take out Sontarans. He's got guts anyway.
He's gonna have trouble if he runs into them again without these.
Maybe, but at least we don't have to sneak around Karsh and his men anymore. Time for some David and Goliath action.
That is all very cool looking, look at that. It's cool. Anyway, back to the TARDIS. At least they cut all you having to run through that routing ship again. Saves time. I really thought he was going to catch me there. I thought I was just in the line of shot. What? I thought we could do that now. Oh. I would have thought you'd have to get out your inventory, but never mind. I think we can go now. I'm not even sure if I had to take that Sontaran out. Am I even going the right way? Might be that way. We'll give it a go. And for anyone who tuned into the previous part where I spoke about Amy getting stuck and lost and then getting shot by Sontaran, as you can see down there by the barrels, she's just done just that. And that's what I meant, you could be halfway through getting out of here, then all of a sudden she gets shot because she started moving by herself. No, at least they're the same thing. No offense, Amy, but I hope you don't free yourself, because when you do, it just causes problems. So what way should I go? Is that the way they blocked off? Yeah, so it'll be down this way. With this version of the game I own, sometimes there's a glitch where the green in front of the Sontarans doesn't appear and you can sort of walk in front of them. I'm not sure why, but it does happen sometimes. I think this is another one where you can get the silence as well, actually. Doesn't work that time. Try again. Doesn't seem to want to work. There we go.
Football is like all human sport, something to be encouraged. We have noticed that when humans play sports, they become competitive and belligerent. Often those watching become equally aggressive, territorial and partisan. Over the centuries, this has proven to be a good method of sifting the strong from the weak.
There you are. At least that solves the problem of her getting shot by Sontaran. But yeah, this version of the game, sometimes the green in front of the Sontarans doesn't appear. Because I originally bought this game, I bought it as a CD. They used to sell it on eBay. I don't think they do anymore, but you could buy all 5 of the adventure games on the CD. So I bought it around Christmas 2019. And then 2 years later, I think it was about May 2021, I think I accidentally clicked on the Gunpowder plot game by accident on my computer. And I realised it wasn't working, and I was absolutely gutted because basically the main reason I got the adventure games was because of this one, because this is my favourite. So I spent days trying to fix it. I was looking at all different methods. Someone even told me to, and I sort of considered it, putting toothpaste on the CD. But then I thought, if I do that, I could risk losing all of them. The other option that someone told me on one of these sort of like professional forums was, just wait for that song time to go, was contacting the actual people who created the game, and I thought, there's no way they're going to do it. They probably don't even remember making this game, because by then it had been 10 years since this game came out. So I thought, well, I'll give it a shot anyway. I didn't think much of it. But they did actually offer to help. They said as long as I just send them the barcode of my CD, then they'll send me a new link to the game that I've got to use within 48 hours. So I sent it, and they sent it to me, and it was working. I thought, oh my gosh, so that's why I got this version of the game. Because unfortunately, you can't download this anymore. You used to be able to download it for free, but they stopped that. Removed it from the website. I don't know how long ago that was. And you used to be able to buy a CD on eBay of it, because they used to sell quite a few, but I looked around the time where it was playing up in 2021 and there wasn't any there, so I think you can still buy the downloads. but it's ridiculously expensive. I keep forgetting to do that.
We better talk to the doctor. I wonder how he's getting on with Guy Fawkes and the other plotters.
Speaking of Guy Fawkes, I actually saw a documentary today on TV on Channel 5 where it went through the Gunpowder plot and what happened during the time. It was really interesting actually. I learned quite a lot. Like, I learned that it was actually the law in England to actually celebrate Bonfire Night right up until 1859. So for a few hundred years it was actually the law to celebrate it, which was quite interesting, I thought. That looks great. The lights really help make it as well.
Roll out the barrel, even if it is full of gunpowder.
All this planning is thirsty work, I can tell you that. The Dock and Drake is an excellent place in which to discuss our next move. You with your stomach, Guy. God forbid that you should ever be separated from it. God forbid any of us should be separated from our guts. I dare not think what the King's men would do to us should they learn about that.
You men should be thinking of victory, not failure. No doubt that is what you will drink to later.
Doctor?
Guido, me old mate.
Hush! Do you want to bring King James's spies down on us? Come in.
Hello, hello. Hello, I'm the Doctor.
Allow me to introduce Lady Elizabeth Winters.
Delighted to make your acquaintance, my lady. I hope we can be friends.
It seems we are all conspirators here, Doctor.
So, to business.
Everything is prepared for tomorrow's opening of Parliament?
There are 41 kegs of powder installed in the Undercroft.
Wouldn't 36 be enough?
Fawkes fought for the Spanish. He has adequate experience in the arts of gunpowder, Doctor.
Oh, of course. Ignore me.
Fawkes will stay with the barrels tonight and prepare the fuse. We others shall ride for Warwickshire to drug the young Princess Elizabeth. When James is dead, we shall install her on the throne in the eyes of God. Once married to a Catholic, she will be our rightful queen.
After the fuse is lit, I shall escape across the Thames by boat and make my way to Flanders to explain our actions and intentions to the European courts.
May God preserve us in his undertaking. And God save our new Catholic queen.
Our Queen!
Killing you would be so easy, Doctor.
Hardly worth bothering then, as I only want to help you.
Your name echoes across the universe, Time Lord. Why would you help the Rutans?
Well, because I'm partly responsible for your ship being buried under Parliament, it was my TARDIS you ran into 400 years ago. Also, because your ship being there is causing a dimensional disturbance across London, and because the Sontarans know you're here, and I don't want anyone getting caught in the crossfire.
And what of the English king and his Parliament?
The king won't die, Parliament won't be destroyed. I won't have you hijacking the gunpowder plot, messing up the timeline, and robbing kids of 400 years of bonfire nights.
After so long in suspension, our engines require the kinetic momentum of the explosion to engage. So how can we launch with that building above us?
I can help you. Because believe me, I want you gone.
Doctor?
Look like they're
you
about to
alright?
kiss.
Ah, Pons, allow me to introduce Lady Elizabeth Winters, Rutan of this parish. Did you find her ship? Yes, then so can the Sontarans. You don't have much time.
When the ship crashed, we lost 2 energy conversion rods. Without them, the ship can't launch. But the rods are indestructible. We must be close by.
Sounds like a job for the Pons.
Glowing rods on London Bridge. Why do we always get the good jobs?
Stop complaining. We've got a job to do. Where to start?
Up there, isn't the hand of that clock glowing?
Yeah, but where's the other one?
Look down there.
Hey, result!
So you need to get down there. I think the way you get down is going back where we found the fuse wire. I like how you can hear like the sounds of drinks like clinking together and people talking as well. It's another nice effect of the game. Do we need to cross over or is it on this side? I think it's on this side. Yep. So that's what we used to close it. Should be some rope at the end. There we are. Nice. Yeah, for anyone in the UK, if you do go on My 5, the catch-up service for Channel 5, you should definitely check out that documentary. It was very interesting. Like, from what I remember at the time of recording this, about 418 years ago, they said, because I think they said that Guy Fawkes was actually caught out under Parliament, but they didn't suspect anything suspicious, so they left. And as he was waiting, they were having like another think about it. They were talking to the king about it, and decided to go back and investigate once again. Now, what do I need to light it? Oh, there. Is that there? Not that. Have I missed something? Oh yeah, you need to use that rusty thing. There we are. Yeah, and he went to open the door where he was, under Parliament, and because he opened the door they managed to get him. And they said in the documentary if Guy Fawkes didn't open the door, then the plan might have gone ahead. So I thought that was interesting as well. So yeah, I learned a lot of things from that documentary actually, so definitely check it out if you get the chance.
Okay, next time, you go low and I'll go high.
But you said heights bothered you.
Yeah, but I'd rather be a bit scared than covered in wet, cold mud.
I think I would say I would prefer Rory's, but I don't think I would have worked out the gunpowder cartilage thing. But then I wouldn't want to go in the sewers either. So, also, how did Rory get that rod off that clock? Because that was fairly high up compared to the height of Rory. So,
So none of this would have happened but for your infernal TARDIS. 400 years my crew has been in suspended animation, Doctor.
Well, we can all do with a good lie once in a while. No! Stop it! Stop it! There was absolutely no need for that.
What does it matter? It was a Sontaran. They'll clone another 20 just like him.
All life matters.
Yes. Well, if your stupid craft hadn't stopped us, the issue would be irrelevant.
I guess we just put them in here.
Come on,
Wow.
let's get out of here.
that really did push her.
What do you mean, irrelevant?
Friends have brought my ship back to life.
What do you mean, irrelevant?
We were on our way to the ceremonial annihilation of the entire Sontaran species.
Ceremonial annihilation. Origins of a pretty perverted sense of pageantry.
Our ship carried 2 doomsday weapons. Genetic bombs that would wipe the Sontarans from existence and end 10,000 years of war. One was lost in the crash, but all we need is that which remains. And now we will soon be free to use it. Thank you, Doctor.
Stop!
Doctor! Satan shakes the earth in rage at our rightful quest, but he shall not stop us! Come! Help me!
Yes, I think I better.
Follow me, Doctor. We must check on the powder. If it is spoiled, all our plans will be undone.
And what you said about Satan shaking the earth reminds me of what they said in the Pompeii episode,
Hold on there, Guido. Slow down.
where they used to say the earth would shake because she made the heavens angry. Does not sound healthy.
Ah! There you are, Guido. Are you all right?
By the grace of God, yes. But the corridor is blocked, and there is no other exit from here.
Don't worry. I'll think of something. Now, what do we have here? There's several tons of gunpowder in the other room. I'm going to have to be very careful where I point this cannon.
So what do I use? But nothing to fire. I thought that's what the cannonball was for. So it was the cannonball in the end, it wouldn't let me. Very temperamental, that cannon.
Nearly there. I'll be glad when we're far away from Parliament. Run! Amy, this way!
It's difficult to run like this. Come on, go a bit quicker than that.
Kegs. 5 of them need to be moved next door into that room, and that's where you should light the fuse.
What is this? You seek to tell me my own business?
No, just make sure things are done properly. Look, trust me. We'll need 36 barrels of gunpowder in here. Oh, and you need to set the fuse now.
Now? King James doesn't arrive until the morrow.
Listen to me, Guido, Guy, whichever. I have information that the king has come to Parliament tonight for a secret meeting. You must set the fuse now.
Doctor!
No time, no time! The Houses of Parliament are about to be blown into orbit.
Okay, then what? Doctor, what did you just do?
Pretty neat, don't you think? The gunpowder explodes, the Rutan ship takes off. Meanwhile, Parliament is transported up here out of harm's way just for a minute.
Looks like a massive church.
No one's the wiser.
Is that the Rutans?
Yes, that'll be them.
It looks like they're coming this way.
Doctor, where is the doomsday weapon?
I have no idea. Have you lost it? You know, you really can't be too careful with doomsday weapons.
Your friends have taken it, and now we're coming to take it back.
We don't know anything about any weapon, okay?
Surrender it, or we will destroy you all.
Considering Guy Fawkes managed to get under Parliament in those basements, it wasn't exactly secure, was it? I'm sure they upped their security once Gunpowder plot failed.
Get off me!
Well, what do we have here?
I'm a boy. Question is, what the hell are you, a flaming goblin?
Field Major Karsh, the Avix patrol has come under route and attack.
So, they have returned. Perhaps the weapon is still here. We may yet have a chance to turn the tables on the Rutan host. Question him.
It makes the Sontarans look tall.
It's gotta be that orb thing that Charlie ran off with. That must be the Doomsday weapon.
Thing is, it looked familiar.
Familiar?
When I was at Blackrod's treasure room, there's an orb just like it set in the ceremonial mace.
Of course you did. The Rutans lost a second Doomsday weapon when they crashed here. It's quite pretty for a weapon. Someone decided to incorporate it in the mace.
And we think we know who has the other one.
Charlie, yes, I heard.
You heard? You weren't even in the room.
Sound carries in the TARDIS. Have you never noticed that? I hear everything.
You hear everything.
I sometimes wear earplugs. Now, catch.
I wonder what that means, Doctor.
And this is...
It emits an electromagnetic pulse that will stun the Rutans. However, it'll need fixing before you go around pointing it at anything.
And where are you off to now?
We need to find both Doomsday weapons before either the Rutans or the Sontarans.
The Sontarans?
Of course, you don't think they'd be so worried about just any Rutan ship buried under Parliament, do you? They knew about the Doomsday weapons. If they get their hands on one, they could adapt it to destroy the Rutans. Exactly as the Rutans were going to destroy them.
Maybe we should just leave them to it.
We can't. Never mind the immorality of genocide, we have to get Parliament back to Earth, and we can't do that with Sontarans and Rutans marching stroke floating about.
So we've got to find Charlie.
You find Charlie, I'm going to find Blackrod.
We should split up. We'll cover more ground faster.
I still think we should have the Rutans in the new series. Like I said before, I'd love to see a Sontaran and Rutan war in Doctor. But then saying that, I'd love to see species go up against each other. We got some of that in Doomsday with the Daleks and Cybermen, which I'd love to get that again. But I'd love to see, I don't know, other species in war. A bit like what's about to happen.
Sontaran!
So much for transporting Parliament out of harm's way. Poor cleaners are really going to have their hands full in this hole.
Oh, ground floor. Oh, shot by Sontaran.
What was this? Go find Charlie. Let's split up. Why does it always end up with me getting shot at?
Luckily, it was a poor shot at me. Obviously, the Sontarans won. Amy doesn't have the slingshot. One's gone downstairs. I think there's a Rutan creeping about here, yep. Nice. That sounds cool. Oh, that was close.
Where is the Rutan weapon?
I don't know what you're on about. I want to go home. My sister Annie, she's sick.
I know it's been a difficult day with aliens and Parliament floating in space and everything, but believe me, I've got a plan, and it's a good plan. And this is part of the plan, my very, very good plan, if you just put the sword down so the plan doesn't come to an abrupt and frankly messy end. And I'll explain everything.
Sir, I've had my mind lost to hairless devils, been attacked by giant orbs of flying light, and been blasted into the ether by plotters determined to kill my sovereign. The only thing of which I am sure is the yard of cold steel in my hand, and my determination to run it through your gizzard.
Well, since you put it like that, I can, of course, sense the tension in the room. And tension is never good, not when a lot of it is humming down the blade of a sword. So, tell me, what can I do to turn this around and gain your trust?
This one I always find difficult. Start with that one.
If you kill me, the king won't stand a chance.
The king? What do you know of the king?
He is in grave danger.
This I know. A letter was sent to Lord Salisbury, a warning of a Catholic plot. Yet this is only knowledge to Salisbury and his agents. Or the plotters themselves.
Of course, the letter, the Monteagle letter. Of course you'll have seen it by now.
What trickery is this? How could you know of the letter?
William Parker, Baron Monteagle, he received an anonymous letter, didn't he? Warning him to stay away from Parliament, and, as a good Englishman, he showed it to Salisbury.
Your knowledge of events is indeed extensive. But still, these things fail to satisfy me on which side your allegiances lie.
I guarantee you, sir, Lord Salisbury will be really disappointed if you run me through.
Speak not of those of whom you know nothing, knave.
Lord Robert Cecil, 1st Earl of Salisbury, spymaster to King James, defender of England, and Bob to his friends, and Bob to me. Run me through, and you'll really get Bob annoyed.
Your silver tongue spins a fine tale, sir. But you'll have to try harder than that to save your skin.
I'm one of Salisbury's agents, codename the Doctor.
This may be the case, but how am I to know? You may be a double agent, sir.
No, really. Double agents, triple agents. I had enough of that in the 50s. It gets quite confusing after a while.
You know much of the current situation. Perhaps you speak the truth. Can you prove this?
I have my credentials right here. Just let me show them to you.
I apologize. I truly do, sir. But I hope you understand my predicament.
Ah, come on. And you've brought a gun. You really shouldn't have.
I didn't do too bad with the Doctor and Black Rods. Normally I'm always picking the wrong options. He ends up putting his sword through me. Yeah, what am I meant to do now with that? Double check. Repair the EMP device. Perhaps you combine the two items. It would seem so.
Well, it almost looks like a sort of gun. Okay, here we are again. You're not a nurse, you're an action hero. You're not a nurse, you're an action hero. Say hello to my little friend.
Just got there in time.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Nice.
Oh, hello. I know what you are.
You will stand still and await the arrival of Field Major Karsh, or be eliminated.
Doctor?
You will be silent, or you will be eliminated.
Ah. How dare you come in here? The king will hear of this, I assure you. And when he does, he will descend upon you devils with the full weight of the English crown.
I said silence. Your so-called king is powerless against the might of the Sontaran Empire.
Come on. Just got in there in time.
Violence, but a good whack on the back of the head is the only language a Sontaran understands. Now let's take a look at this mace.
Just couldn't place the doctor correctly.
What witchcraft is this?
No witchcraft, just highly sophisticated tri-quantum physics. Now, a little hush, please. These things can be quite tricky, and if I make a slip up, there probably won't be a great deal left of this corner of the galaxy.
Nice they brought back this game from the other adventure games. See, the way it tricks you is you do that and then you start looking at that one and then you start thinking to change it immediately, but then if you start changing it when the next one comes along and the other one hasn't gone in place, then that's how you lose this one. Or if you're talking too much, I bet we can't concentrate. There we are.
Let's see the root and host wipe out a species with this. Thank you for your help. Ah, and don't come out until you feel the earth shake again.
Happily.
Get off me!
You will be silent, or you will be eliminated.
There's no way I can take on both of these Sontarans. Okay, I need to distract them. Hey, you big jelly thing, over here! Shush! I've come to get you out.
Thanks, miss. And to think I thought you were one of them.
Where is the Rutan weapon?
I don't know, I swear.
Then you have no strategic value.
Amy! Amy!
They've come to rescue Amy. I love how Amy put her arm around him as well. That little kid, that was really sweet. Oh, he's got the device, hasn't he? I don't have to hide from them anymore. And I think I'll go this way anyway. Didn't think I'd make it in time for that Sontaran, so I'll just wait. Yeah, still down there. That felt like another close one. Also, with this animation of the Sontarans, like I said the other day, it's not just their head and neck that seem to be funny. Oh no, come on, come on, come on. Here we go. But also the shoulder pads, they seem much lower down than actually on the shoulders. They're like halfway down the arm. So they didn't animate them in a funny way. Although they're saying that they did a great job with the Rutans. Quickly, 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 quickly. Ooh. Okay, that was so lucky.
My last marble. I better make it count.
Mind you, even if he did miss it, he could just whack over their heads. Well, the probic vent.
Are you called, my lady?
We've got to find the doctor.
Ah, isn't this cozy?
We will take the Doomsday weapon.
The weapon is ours. Give it to me.
Oh, listen to you. You're like a bunch of kids. Mind you, anyone that's going to wage war on each other for 10,000 years is worse than kids.
We fight for the honor of Sontar.
Sontar!
Do you know what I think? I don't think any of you can even remember what you went to war over in the first place.
Give me the Doomsday weapon, Doctor.
This? You want this? Or how about this?
The second weapon. You found it.
There are two?
Two Doomsday weapons, the dictionary definition of overkill, if you ask me. Or look at it another way, plenty to go round. Why not have one each? One to wipe out the Sontarans, the other reset to destroy the entire Rutan host.
What treachery is this?
I prefer to call it stalemate. Go ahead, activate your weapon. But you'll never know. You might be killing your own species.
Sontaran's laugh?
That one does.
A brilliant strategy, Doctor. You have rendered both devices ineffective. Once more, war is honorable.
War is never honorable, Field Major Karsh.
This device could have ended the bloodshed of 10 millennia, Doctor, in an instant. How many millions more lives have you now sentenced to a bloody death?
I could end the war right now. I could activate both weapons, destroy both species in an instant. And maybe you deserve it.
No!
Genocide is no solution to a war, even between Sontarans and the Rutan host. Now push off before I change my mind.
Doctor, that was brilliant.
Thank you. And for my next trick, putting Parliament back where it belongs before anyone notices.
What about Guy Fawkes?
I left him in a locked room with 36 barrels of gunpowder. And soon it'll be midnight.
Doctor! What has taken place? The door was jammed. Or locked. By God's own grace alone, I have survived. What news of the king?
He's still alive.
Then we have failed.
You still have 36 barrels of gunpowder. Your place in history is assured.
There is still a chance.
Oh, believe me, they will light bonfires in your name for centuries to come. People will know this as Guy Fawkes Night.
Do you think so?
You have a part to play in history. Play it well, Guido.
Absolutely.
Open up! Open up in the name of King James!
I love this next bit.
Remember the 5th of November. Gunpowder, treason and plot. I see no reason why gunpowder treason should ever be forgot.
What an absolutely brilliant game. Congratulations, you have foiled the Gunpowder plot. London and King James are safe. But did you find the silence? When I first read that, when I first got this game, I thought, what silence? There were no silence in the game. But you just got to learn the tricks of how to find it. But yeah, so that's finished. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. I absolutely love playing this game, and I've really enjoyed actually doing it with you guys as well, you watching every day and all that. So if you join me for all 5 parts, thank you so much. And if you haven't seen the other parts, like I said at the beginning of the video, I'll leave the link in the description for the other 4 parts. But yeah, thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the game, if you enjoyed it. Have you ever played it before, or is this the first time you've ever seen it? Let me know in the comments below. But anyway, happy Guy Fawkes Day, as the doctor said. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. And happy bonfire night. Anyway, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and see you in my next video soon. Thank you everyone, take care.